Going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 24th episode of the Yap Squad. I'm your host Momo, here again with your other host Mamba.
Hello.
And we are missing somebody.
He's gone.
We regret to inform everybody that Angel's no longer with us. You know, it's been a hard week or two. I can't even remember the day.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's not dead. No, he's just not going to be a part of this podcast anymore. Unfortunately, he has some life issues that he's dealing with right now, and he'll be a guest, I think, every now and again. But for the most part, he will no longer be considered a host for this on his own terms. By the way, he came to us and said that, and so, but we wish Angel the best of luck in his future endeavors. And with that being said, we welcome our new host.
This is permanent.
No.
Host, wait, what?
Oh, wait, no.
I don't know.
I didn't sign up for this.
No, the contract that we sent over that clearly said that you were gonna this is a year-long deal.
What? It's just like turning up to the interview drunk. Fuck.
No, this is our very special guest, the one and only Dr. Bloo, a good doctor. We like this doctor and this.
Yeah.
How does it?
Yeah, introduce yourself. Tell us about.
Give us some background. Who is Dr. Bloo?
I am a gaming creator that's currently very, very drunk. Probably a mistake.
If anything, it's
not intentional. I expected to maybe drink with my family from 8 to 11, if that. Although it is 11, and I'm still slashed. So planning is not very one of my strong suits. But anyway, we're slashed. I'm a gaming creator. I make funny moments and make mistakes usually. So
hell yeah,
that's what I usually do.
He is one of the members that we have already spoken to one of the Winkies. You know, one of the, I want to say, probably original 4 that you were a part of, you know? You were like the 4th one.
Yeah, I think so. There was Dan, Wad, Kyle, but I know there was a bunch of other members in between that. Like, one that comes up a lot is someone called Sheep, I think.
Never heard of Sheep. Salty, I've heard. I mean,
Sir Trig.
Sir Trig.
Trig was not a part of the Winkies. Fucking hell, no, he was not. Oh my god. Oh, jeez, that guy. But yeah, no, Sir Salty was part of, but he left shortly after I joined. So I think out of the 5 now, I'm the 4th, I guess. But
I would say potentially like 4th. Salty was never really like in videos per se that I saw.
No, he kind of left like of his own volition. I don't remember the wow, these are steaming up fast. Okay, I can't wear these. They're steaming up mega fast. I can't wear that. Yeah, he messaged Wad, I think, of his own volition and left. I don't know what the reasoning was. I think he just wasn't feeling the group commitment. But looking back now, it's probably for the best.
Well, he's probably punching the air right now because everybody in the Winkies is doing well, and I don't even know who the fuck is that.
Like, yeah, from the outside looking in, I guess you can think that, but on the inside, it's very much just like
the same
anxiety all the time.
I bet.
Because I think no matter how big you are, you worry about your views, your subs, your comments, like how well you're doing, if this video is matching up to par, if it's TikTok's going viral. Like, you always worry about that, I think. And I think when I was smaller, I thought, when I get to 100k or something, it won't be a worry, but it is kind of a worry throughout, I believe. You kind of worry about how your channel's doing all the time. And if it's not doing well, then you are stressing out about it. So from the outside, it might look like sunshine and rainbows, but I think internally it's just chaos. It is complete chaos.
It's very interesting that you said that, because Wadism kind of had like the opposite take on that completely. He was saying like how he's still treating it as if he still had like 50 subs. And surely he's putting in more work. He knows that the people, like, there's a lot more people watching. But but that's a good question to ask. Is like how, like obviously you are consistently worrying about the views and everything like that. How does that affect like your mental and just your day-to-day life on top of that? Because you're not a full-time content creator, are you?
No, none of us are actually. I think Ice is the only one who considered like going full time, but it's like we're very much in that like teenager phase, I think, of YouTube, like where we're thinking about going full time, but we've not gone full time because we're just not able to. Mm-hmm. I think there's still very much a lot of room to grow for that. I think it's difficult with YouTube because it can be up and down. Like there is months where you are getting like $5,000 a month, and it is insane. And then you have months where you were getting like 50 quid a month.
Well, Christmas and summer rent are always the big years or the big seasons, I guess.
Exactly,
that's what I heard. Yeah. You see PM rates go like triple or double, whatever it is.
Yeah, so for like the first 5, 6, 7 months of the year, you are making dog shit.
Yeah.
And it is very difficult to keep up with full time. So no, none of us are full time. I think Watterson takes kind of laissez-faire approach to this, or passe-faire, whichever one it is.
Can we define that for those laymen's, mostly for viewers? I mean, I know obviously what it means, but
so it's a kind of a carefree attitude towards things. So like, I didn't care how it goes. Well, if it goes good, Watterson, and he will stress this a million times, takes this very much as a hobby, and he doesn't care whether his views are doing good or bad, and that's fine. But in terms of a full-time job, like it's just not in a position for any of us, even the biggest creator. We're slowly getting there, but it's different. It's a different landscape these days because you used to go viral off of one clip and you'd be set for life. Yeah. Now you have to go viral again and again.
People have to see you on their For You page like 3 times, and then they're like, I guess I'll follow.
Exactly, and even then, like I've had the fellas clip, which maybe you guys have seen. I don't know, but
is that the KSI one, or is that a?
It's been on KSI, I think. I don't know actually, but he goes, "Fellas, is it gay to do this?" Anyway,
yes, I do.
Most viral clip by far. Like it's gone so viral, and it keeps going viral every few months because new people discover it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But it's not enough for me to make a living off of. And that's the thing, you have to keep pushing those clips again and again and again. Mm-hmm. And the YouTube landscape, like, it's just changed. Like, before you could go viral off of one clip like PewDiePie and then you'd be viral forever.
I know one clip, yeah.
And these days, you just have to keep getting loads and loads and loads. And it's just not.
There's a lot of people who, I mean, I was telling Mamba here, especially back in like our very starters, because you guys are the ones that got me onto TikTok. Because before I kind of wasn't even like, I was wondering how everyone in the weeks like, your first uptick in views was TikTok, and I remember asking like, I was like, Wad, tell me the secret, like what's going on, like what are you guys doing different now? And then he's just like,
absolutely, TikTok. Yeah, like. When I joined the group, I think maybe one of them had 1,000, Dan had 500, Kyle had 8K, and there's a way to like they had a couple of viral clips on Fallout or something. I joined the group, and then we started going properly viral. Like, I had maybe 850 subscribers. I crossed like 1,000 subscribers in the first clip we had. Back then, like TikTok was very, very generous, very, very giving.
Oh, yeah.
These days it's a lot harder, but like that's why like kind of when we first went viral and we started getting like 5K, 10K, 25K, each.
I remember those times, man. It was like you were saying too, like the whole, which I was trying to get into was like the whole reposting thing, is that people don't understand, like unless you have like a bot or something that's doing it for you and other people doing it for you too, it's like the reposting is like the issue. Cause like I had a couple, like nothing as close to you, but I had a couple of viral clips, like probably I had like 3 clips close to 1 mil each. And every time I posted that same clip, I could get another mil easy. But it's just like, now I have to redeliver that every single time. Like someone finds this channel, they have to find that same thing. And it's a lot of, like you said, it's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of work as well, because like for me personally, I know it's different for all the other guys, but for me personally, whenever I've re-uploaded something, it's always done really badly. So if I re-upload a clip that's had like 5 million, it will get maybe like 10k or something like that. And it's only recently that it started, like, re-uploads have done well for me. So I constantly have to produce new content. And it's only recently, like, I re-uploaded a Minecraft Ubisoft clip where I'm just like battling with the entirety of Ubisoft, that it's actually like getting like 3-5 mil or something like that. And even then, like the fellas clip, for instance, only got 3 mil for me, but the entire clip is me, but it's got 9 mil for Dan, 12 mil for Isaac. Like, it's going to work for them, but it won't go to work for me.
Which is strange considering that you're the central person in that clip.
I mean, ultimately, it still helps you, though.
I think Isaac maybe says 2 lines in the entire clip, like towards the end, but he's got the most views off of it.
Hey, all I'm saying, mad, I understand that, because like my most like, sometimes it just doesn't make sense, you know, what goes viral and what, like my most viral clip that I have is of me and Rust. I don't know if you know the game too.
I know of it. Yeah, I've not played it.
It's just a very basic survival game.
Yeah, base building survival.
And I go up to these people and ask for water. And that's it. That's the whole clip. And again, 1 million every time I can repost it. And it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, I guess as a funny moments channel, I feel like a lot of our, like, especially the clips that we choose to put into our videos, they're generally going to be from other people.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people rely on that, right? Is the interaction between you and your friends.
But like, I mean, I understand like
imagine if Fitz was just Fitz.
Yeah, I mean,
he wouldn't be that funny.
Yeah, you know, so it's just like I can see like where like the frustration lies, where you're just like, hey guys, that was me saying that. Why isn't it doing as well as it is on you? So I get
literally like. Yeah, there's a huge thing about who is the fellas guy. A lot of people don't know it's me. They're like, "Oh, you're the fellas guy." When I say to them, I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And there's a lot of creators like Shoe on Head. I think I Hate Everything. Probably even more names that reference it. I think Charlanazard as well on Twitter. They all reference it. No one knows who it is.
Dude, you need to make merch. You need a shirt that just says "fellas."
Yeah,
like
I really do.
That would be the perfect merch idea.
It's such a weird landscape now. Like I said before, you could upload one thing and it would go absolutely viral. You'd be known for it and you'd be like 10 million subscribers. Now you have to go viral constantly.
Yeah,
so
and I think
fellas, I've had the Minecraft clip. I've had fucking the Deadline stuff. I've had to go viral again and again and again. And even now, I'm only on 50k.
How often do you feel like your work effort into videos matches up with the rewards of it? That would be another question, I feel like.
Rarely. I think it very much depends on the game as well, because TikTok, it's a fickle mistress. In that it likes certain games. It loves Minecraft. It kind of likes GTA. Everything else, it is like 50-50. Like I uploaded, I think, a clip of me and him on We Were Here or something. And it was like the demo version of a game, and it's got like 7 million for it.
Honestly,
it's crazy.
When I do see you guys on TikTok, it's almost always people stealing your clips and just posting like just tumbling cars in GTA. Like I don't know.
Which is crazier is because like a lot of the times too, for at least for me, is that it's your guys' clips playing GTA with the tumbling cars below it. So it's just like it doesn't.
That is crazy.
It doesn't make it. It's like you're doubling up on this. Like, why are you doing that?
All the time, honestly. People just steal our clips, put tumbling cars below it, and no one knows it's us, and they get the credit for it.
Yeah.
We have a couple of people that we know, that we talk to, that like promote our clips for us, and they tag us, and they credit us, and that's fine. But god damn it, oh my god, so many clips have been stolen. I've got one clip that I think KSI reacted to, where I'm raging at a guy, and I said, the only people watching your clips is you and your mom. One guy uploaded it, got 125k. Another guy uploaded it, got 500k. I uploaded it, got fucking 3k. And another guy after me uploaded it and got 25k.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's just the algorithm right there. That's crazy.
It's been algorithm sometimes. Like, honestly, there's so much content that we produce that just gets stolen all the time. Like the thing is, a lot of people watching, this podcast or anything else have probably heard our voices, but don't know it's us.
Yeah, exactly.
It just happens all the time.
Sometimes I'll come across those like reposted clips, and I'm just like, this sounds familiar, and then I realize that it's you guys. It's really, I mean, you watch the Wadism podcast. It's really crazy to think that like I know you guys. I'm friends with you guys. It's really awesome to think that like you're at a point where people are fucking stealing your clips, and like that's got to be, like he was saying, like there's got to be a reward for it. That has to be rewarding in some sense. You know what I mean? Like where you're at a point where people are stealing your clips. Surely it sucks because you're not getting credit. But like the fact that people are doing that, that's still got to be like a really good like feeling.
Well, I still think ultimately it gets your voice, if nothing else, out to different audiences that maybe you would have hit, maybe you wouldn't have hit. You know what I mean?
And if I'm seeing it and he's seeing it, someone else that is your fan is going to see it and they'll be like, "That's true." Are you? I see this in comments all the time. Aren't you going to credit at blank?
True.
And so it's like, there's going to be
people. Yeah, people used to do that for us. People used to get onto the script
so
say, "Oh, it's this guy," but like a lot of people get our voices confused and they say, "Oh, it's Wadism." I'm like, "No, it's me." "Oh, it's Isaac." "No, it's me." "Oh, this is you." "No, it's Dan." Like, people get confused with our voices all the time.
But how?
That's how you know they're not from Britain, because they all sound the same.
I'm not either, but I know. I mean, I might be biased here, but like I know what they all sound like. Like I could never
interact that much. Like the only time I've spoken to you, I think, was the Gartic phone video. That's it.
But I don't. But even then, like this is probably my third, fourth time ever talking to Bloo, like on a call. And I know his voice. Like I know Wad, I know Excel, I know everyone. Like it's even just, Isaac. I've talked to Isaac once. I can point out his voice from the rest of the group. Easy.
There's no limit to things like human stupidity. Like a lot of people will hear our voice 10, 20 times and not know it's us, or they'll be mistaking that it's us. Or a lot of the times I have to include in the description, "Oh, yellow is Wadism, green is Dan," and stuff like that, because people just don't know. I don't blame them, because they just don't.
It's a lot of information to just comprehend for their tiny TikTok brains.
Exactly. And that's the thing, like TikTok brains, like people just watch things for 20 seconds, if that, and then they scroll away. There's a lot of short attention spans, there's a lot of content being thrown at them. I kind of don't blame them in a way, but at the same time, like, please take 2 moments to think. Like, honestly, I think I
always look at descriptions.
Surely there's people not this stupid. But TikTok has introduced me.
Oh yeah.
That's stupid.
Not even just stupid, but
oh my days, people are so thick. Honestly,
we have people defending pedophiles in our TikTok comments. So
it could be worse.
It can always be worse.
It's so painful. Some guy commented, I think, on the other day on my TikTok. Just pack the fries in the bag, little bro. I think like he's commenting it because I got low views on the TikTok. 1, I've got loads of views on the other TikTok. 2, I don't work in fucking McDonald's. 3, I work in IT, so well fucking paying job. Like people would just comment without like knowing anything,
just
because they can.
Yeah, well, like, it's always the newest fad on TikTok. Like it's always the same comments over and over again.
But do you like? So for me, before hate comments and stuff like that, they used to really bother me. But now I think that shit's fucking hilarious.
Hey, it spreads the algorithm.
Yeah, I'm just like, because like in my mind, extra view, because when I respond to you, you're gonna come back to the video, another view, and then when I keep responding to you, another view. Keep on responding. You just keep coming back.
Plus, comments are big on TikTok too.
Yeah, exactly. The more that you comment, the more
any interaction's huge on TikTok.
So I love it.
Agree. Because this thing. You got to keep people interacting, because even if people hate on you, they're giving you another view. Yep. And this thing, no matter what you do, like really, in reality, I make gaming content. That is literally it. But people fucking despise the shit out of me sometimes. I had one guy that's fully convinced that I'm a nonce, that I touch children, because I lost a GTA race.
Typical.
I lost a GTA race, so
Of
apparently I now
course.
touch kids.
You're a
Like, it just
pedophile.
made it-
Great.
Honestly, that's
Another
fucking-
doctor down this
people-
fucking drain. Great.
No.
Yeah, fucking not to disrespect, honestly. Fucking bad timing, isn't it? But there's just people that are just so fucking thick as shit. So the way I see it is whenever you get hate or whenever you see something that's like better than you and you want to do better, the best thing to do is just keep making your own content. Because I used to see hate comments, see content that's better than mine, get deflated and think, oh, I can't do this, I'll never do this. But it wasn't until like I saw that content and decided, you know what, like, okay, I can't compete with, for instance, booby streamers. So I'll just keep making my own content because there's nothing else I can do. All I can keep doing is keep making my content, keep trying hard, keep pushing my stuff out there. That's all you can do. So honestly, it motivates me to work harder now because there's just no alternative.
Yeah,
There's
and
absolutely no alternative.
I like that thought process, and I try to push that to Mamba's been streaming a lot recently, and he is reluctant on streaming games that are not like Rocket League, basically.
Well, I wouldn't say it depends, right? Well, usually if it's Rocket League, I'm just like, I guess I'll stream this. But like, there is the factor of like, I like city building games and like map games, and it just doesn't have that much viewership. And it's more of like, which brings us into another question is like a guilty pleasure game of like, sure, streaming is like kind of easy sometimes, but it's also like sometimes I want to just do my own thing. You know what I mean? And just not have people like watching constantly.
I suffer from the exact same problem, Mamba, because I love to play strategy games. I absolutely love it. I just love to play them in my own time. Let me tell you this. When you are small, because I think you've got about 200, 300 subscribers-ish, am I correct?
I think I'm on YouTube, I'm like 400, but I don't really post there anymore.
Oh, yeah. But even there, right? Like, when you're small, you have the freedom to literally do whatever the fuck you want.
That is true.
No one's watching, and you can just upload what you like. And that's the thing. Right, let me tell you. When I was in the Winkies, when I first joined, we were strapped to COD. We couldn't upload anything.
Warzone only.
Shit views, crap views, and you know what? I fucking hated COD. I didn't like to play it. It wasn't until I started uploading whatever I want that I uploaded GTA. That went viral. That went viral. Like, honestly, upload, do whatever you want because you never know what will go viral. Like, my next video, no one ever absolutely watches me for Subnautica, but I'm going to mod the shit out of Subnautica. I'm going to get new monsters, new fucking, like, mods and shit. I'm going to mod the absolute fuck out of it and just hope it goes well. And if it doesn't, so what? I'll move on to the next video. And that's the thing. When you're small, you can just do that without consequence. Because if I do it, okay, I get shit views on a video, doesn't do too well, especially if I've got a sponsor in the video. But when you're small, you can just do what you want. No one is relying on you. No one is counting on you. You can upload literally what you want. You've got such huge freedom.
Right.
So
Literally the playing field,
upload strategy games, bro.
Because that might be the thing that you blow up on, you know?
That is true. I mean, even when I started,
you could be the next Northern Lion.
In the ancient days, 2017, my Hearts of Iron 4 videos always did like the best. Like I would get like 100 views on each of them, which was crazy for me at the time. But I think the main issue that I'm having with it right now is that I kind of want to, maybe I'm just autistic, but like in my brain, I want to like separate like the games that I just play for fun. And I don't want to be like
work
live.
and play.
You know what I mean though? Like I don't want to be like live and constantly watched while I'm like just clicking on tiles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's a no face cam type stream, you know? Like
true. I mean I could do that, yeah.
Like that's what I mean. When I did my 24-hour, like I just like, bro, I was like, I feel like I played like a game for like a quarter of the time. Like I didn't even fucking do that much gaming. Like, so it's like, I don't know. It's just finding, it's not even about a niche really. I mean, it is kind of, but like you want to, like you said, this is your opportunity to explore freely.
Sorry, you're good. Carry on.
He's taking a quick piss break.
Okay, well, I'll natter while he's gone. The point is that like you can just literally upload what you want. Like during like breaks, I play a lot of strategy games that I don't think would be good streamed. Like I've been playing Warhammer Battle Sector lately. But I think it's so important to have that like break between things, because like I play some games that just wouldn't do well on live stream.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do well. A lot of people get bored. A lot of people have these TikTok attention spans. They just don't give a shit. So I think it's important to do it because you need a place to relax.
Oh yeah.
If you don't relax, you're constantly going to stress yourself out, and you're constantly going to be like, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. And I will say an example of this is Isaac, and it's not a slander to him, it's not a bad word to him at all, but I know he's mentioned to me before he doesn't feel like he can play games because he feels like he should be working. He feels like he should be doing
recording it or streaming it or something.
100%, yeah. He feels like he should be monetizing his time, and that's such a toxic mindset to get into.
Yeah,
like,
and
honestly, you have to be able to relax.
I was the exact same way, especially, I mean, like I said, I blew up doing, not blew up, that's the wrong word to use. I got a lot more views doing Rust content. I got to a point where my computer could not handle Rust because they kept updating it and making it less optimized. And Rust content, especially because I'm a funny moments guy, you know, like I can't. It's a lot. Making a funny moments content out of a game where you have to grind it for 8 to 10 hours a day, and then having to go through fucking 24 hours plus worth of footage right after. It's horrible. Like I'm not like these. I'm not like
Rust
these.
is a bad example though, because Rust is a very niche game where like people who watch Rust only watch Rust.
Yeah, but like there's not. I feel like I'm in like that random. Like there's very little funny moments.
Yeah,
Rust content creators.
That's what I'll say though, is that is a very good niche to grow in, because you would be like the only person in that space of funny moments in Rust.
But it's so hard to make,
because the standard in Rust is the story of the whole thing.
I'll tell you two things. One, use NVIDIA Shadow Play, because what you can do is you can just clip moments when they happen. Like I have like last 5 moments. I don't use it when I'm playing in a group because you never know what's going to happen in a group session. Maybe something goes, viral that you just don't even notice in the session. But if I'm playing on my own, I will NVIDIA Shadow Play and I just clip the last 5 minutes. That saves me looking through 24 hours of footage and saves it to 5-minute clips where I know something happens.
Right.
Second of all, you are only trapped in a niche until you aren't. Because you can literally, as I said before, you can go viral on anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely anything. A friend of ours, Tonto, has been playing, I don't even remember, you know what, I don't even remember what game he's playing, because he just has webcam, which is just, this webcam is like maybe like 10 frames a second, if that. It's so fucking shit. It freezes all the time, and he's getting mad fucking views off of it. He's getting literally mad views off of equipment that doesn't work.
Is this?
So you are only trapped into a niche when you are not.
Is this a guy who dresses like Spider-Man?
That's exactly him. Yeah, we know him.
That's your friend.
That's
holy shit.
We fucking know him.
Fucking way. That's fucking awesome.
You are only trapped in the niche until you aren't.
That's
the only way you find that out is explore. Absolutely explore.
When worlds fucking collide, bro. Like Jesus Christ, that's awesome.
Brother, honestly, he came up on my feed, and then I checked the group chat, and they were telling me, "Oh, Tonto's going live." I'm like, "Holy shit, that's Tonto! Holy shit!" But like I said, you are only trapped in a niche until you aren't. And then once you just need to explore. You just genuinely need to explore. Find what you love to do. Find a way to make it profitable. That's literally what you need to do. You're never trapped in anything. I said, when I was doing the Winkies, I was trapped in COD for maybe a year or two. Time. And then I started to play GTA, a game I actually enjoy, and I went viral on GTA. GTA is now my most profitable video if I upload it. Minecraft 2, maybe there's another game, maybe the Subnautica video that I'm doing will go viral. Maybe the Rocket League video I'm doing will go viral.
Whoa, you want to play Rocket League?
I'm playing Rocket League. I've got some footage on it. That's my next
Do you want to? So we have a tradition here at the Yap Squad where after a recording session, we play some Rocket League. Do you want to play some threes right after we finish recording?
I'll tell you what, I'm too drunk to play it today, but I will do it tomorrow.
We gotta play it.
I'm good at it, you know. You don't know what you get into. I'm diamond, you know.
Hey, whoa, me too. Diamond 3.
Hey guys,
oh shit! Okay.
I'm
tomorrow.
I'm shit. I'm shit.
Oh, yeah,
I'm shit. So, but If you want someone bumped out of your way, I got you. I got
He's
you.
the he's the demoer. That's what he does. That's his
I'll
role.
play you tomorrow.
I'm a
too
support
drunk
main.
tonight.
I'm a support main in
Yeah.
any game I play. But no, I'm loving this conversation because you're bringing to light a lot of things that I didn't like. I mean, I can't comprehend it, because I'm not in that situation. But I love to hear the side. 'Cause, I mean, you're not like a huge creator, you're not a small creator, and it's really nice to hear as someone who's, especially, I'm trying to get back into streaming myself, and I have a lot of as we all do, we have a lot of real life barriers and like commitments that we have to have,
Obligations,
so like, I mean, I got my, like, I just recently got engaged. I got a full-time job.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And there's a lot of things that we have to take care of every day in our lives. So I'm just wondering, like, this is something that I struggle with, is where do you find this balance of your work, life, family, everything to be able to continue to create such consistent content?
So I will say, in the realm of content creation, you do have to make sacrifices. Like, there's been times where my family or my friends are going out to play and I have to edit. You just have to make those sacrifices. This is such a time-consuming hobby, and you'll never get away from that. It's even if it's like streaming. But streaming, I set a time I schedule to stream every week. So I go live every Friday at 8 p.m. Other than that, I go live whenever I want. If I'm too busy that week, I won't go live. If I'm super free that week, maybe I'll go live all the time. But I always go live one day of the week. So as long as you have a set time, you can consistently get people in for that time. But otherwise, you kind of just have to remain flexible with it. And even then, like, I work a full-time job. I, hang out with my family, my friends. It's difficult. You do have to make sacrifices. But I find that you set one specific time for content creation that you'll be free. And even then, like, a lot of the times, like, my dad came over yesterday and I'd say to him, listen, I'm live Friday at 8 p.m. You do have to make sacrifices. That's it. Like, there's no balance. Something has to suffer. It's a super time-consuming hobby, and there's no kind of way around that. Especially streaming as well. Because, like, I think remember you, Mamba. Momo. You streamed like what, a year straight?
Yeah, that was.
I don't know how you did that for that. Honestly,
it was hard, man.
Could not fucking do it every single day. Fuck me. Oh my god!
I mean, some days were harder than others. Like, there was some days where, like, streams had to only be an hour. But there was other days like where I was pulling 8 hours streams. And it was a huge time commitment. And I kick myself in the ass for this a lot, because legitimately, when I came out with that video of how I did that, I stopped streaming completely for so long.
Honestly, honestly, fucking mad respect to you for that, because I could not stream every single day for a year. I just couldn't. Like, shit comes up, shit gets in the way, you go on vacation, whatever. Like, fucking mad respect for you for that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that's one thing I don't think I missed a single day. And I think if I did miss one, it was something that was way out of my control.
I don't remember you ever missing any. I think the main thing was, like, every once in a while you would do like 30 minutes sometimes.
No, like I said, I'd always push for at least an hour, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I've been doing it for like 2 weeks now, and I've already missed one day. So, and I don't have a job, so I don't know how the fuck you did that.
Mad respect to you for that, bro. But honestly, like, if you just devote a bit of time every week to content creation, and then the rest of it you kind of just remain flexible, fair enough. I know full-time streamers do it differently. Like, they like on live every day. 6
Yeah, they can just go there.
Don't know how they do that. I don't do it personally.
Well, that's their job, man. Like, they can literally just go live whenever, as long as it's once per day for them. Like, and even some of them, like, they don't even like they don't do that. So it's just like, I think it also depends on their niche, their audience, whatever it may be. Like, they might be on a schedule. Smaller streamers, like, they're very dependent on a certain time slot, because they know a bigger streamer in their niche is going to be live during this time, so they gotta correlate around that. correlate's not the right word, but I'm drunk, so I'm gonna say that that's the right word.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm the only one drunk.
I mean, this wouldn't be a Yap Squad podcast if someone wasn't obliterated.
Yeah. Last episode, I don't remember any of it.
I was feeling really self-conscious about how drunk I was, but that's
no. And
that's fine.
the thing is, I've said this. I'm gonna make this a thing. This is my thing for every episode. I love every episode when I edit it. I watch the progressiveness of the drunkenness that I get.
Oh yeah.
Because I'll start sober, and then by the end of it, I can't perform sentences. I love it.
Do you have like a certain time that like you stop at, like on Friday, for example, like, or do you just go until you're bored?
No, yeah, definitely depends on the flow. For instance, if I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, I fucking love that game.
I love that game.
I'll go for 5-8 hours. Honestly, Baldur's Gate, fucking best fucking.
Have you finished it yet?
Ask him, yeah.
It defies so many industry standards.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Have you finished it yet or no?
I've not finished it now. I'm at Act 3. I'm still.
Oh, good. Hey,
how to balance
good
it.
shit. I'm on like my fourth run already.
Oh,
dude, I'm telling you,
run, but I've still not finished my first.
When you finish it, it's the first game I've played in so long where I finished it and I was like, I want to go again. Like, I want to just make a new character and just go right again.
There's so much to explore as well. There's there's this whole character that's just evil. You can play as an entirely evil guy.
Oh yeah, I did a Dark Urge run. Fuck yeah. Wait, what are you playing right now?
Exactly. Honestly.
What's your first run build?
My first run is a druid, and I'm just building owlbear and nature.
Based as fuck.
I think. Yeah.
There's probably so much that you missed. Dude, we should do a run. I'm not even kidding. Because, like, I, over the time that I, like, every run, I learned something still. You know, I'm on, like, 300 hours. And every time I get in, I'm like, I didn't see that before. It's crazy.
What I want to do is install the no limit on the party mod and have all the companions with me so I don't miss anything.
Yeah.
That's why I have absolutely wrong with it. So yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Honestly, Baldur's Gate 3, masterpiece. But if I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, it could be 5 hours, it could be 8 hours. If I'm playing it within 2, like I did last night, I think it's maybe 3 hours. I played Still Wakes the other day, maybe that was 2 hours. So no, I don't have a set time to stop at. I just stop kind of when I feel like it. But I just know that I am live every week at 8 p.m. Something Wadism did, which I think is really good.
Wadism Wednesdays. Woo!
He put in his channel banner every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. And that's a really good idea. I think we should do that as well. Very, very good idea, because people know when you're live.
Yeah. Well, Mamba has a very consistent schedule for streaming, at least. Like you're always live around 10 p.m. at least, like every day.
Well, most of the main thing is that, like, with Rocket League, I don't like to play solo. So, like, it's usually dependent on, like, if somebody else wants to just play the game. So, like, usually it would be like when Jace gets off work, he'll just be like, ball, and I'll be like, I love chasing balls. And then suddenly I'm live at 10 p.m.
For real.
But, like, the other day, I played Doom at, like,
relying
noon.
on consistently on your own.
Yeah.
But luckily that's a consistent thing, so.
Yeah, well, even then, like, you don't know what someone else is going to be doing, so you have to have something you go live with consistently. What I do at the moment, which I found really, really worked well, I usually don't know what game I want to play, but I don't mind playing a few games. So I'll submit Minecraft, Rocket League, Baldur's Gate 3, Bendy and the Dark Revival, whatever. I'll submit a bunch of games to my members, and I'll let them choose, and I'll, like, pass it off as a members can choose what I stream, because I don't mind this. And, like, for instance, last Friday, I didn't want to play Rocket League, so I didn't put it as one of the options. So I just put a bunch of options I don't mind playing. So you can just do something like that. I don't know if you've got YouTube members or whatever.
So that's
you can do something like that, and you can just do that. Something that requires you and you only, just doing solo content. Although it's weird, because I know a lot of creators struggle with solo content. For me, it's not a struggle, because I've been at content for, I think, 9 years now. And most of that I was solo, so I'm just used to do. Like, I'm used to just nattering on for 2 hours and.
Yeah, you're a true yapper. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Welcome to the squad.
Fucking days.
Hell
honestly.
yeah!
We love that here.
Fucking talk over everyone.
Is your experience with Rocket League streaming the same as mine, where no matter what you do, there's always some guy pops up in chat and he goes, "Hey, do you want a 1v1?" Oh my god, brother.
Oh my god.
It's every like 20 minutes, man. And then if you don't, they don't follow or they just leave. It's so annoying.
The fucking time. You know what I do is I do a Rocket League thing, and I do specifically if I'm doing 1v1s, and I put my Epic ID. I'll be like, if you want to 1v1 me, go here, join the queue. Even then, some people don't understand the idea of what a queue means. Every fucking game, someone asks, "Is it my turn yet?" No.
Oh my
trust
god,
me,
dude.
bro.
Is it my turn yet? No, you're.
It's so bad, man. It never stops.
No, you are third in the queue. Like, fucking wait your turn. Honestly.
Back in the
You have to have patience with people because some people just don't get it.
It's
They just
brutal.
don't.
back in the Among Us days, we had I don't know why our like it, and this was just all random people too. But we had a queue of people lined up to play Among Us with our group because we have a full 10 people. And I'm not joking when I say this. There was a queue of 25 people in a separate channel just waiting to play with
That's
like
crazy.
us. And this wasn't this like we're not big streamers. Like we're half of them are like I think I was the only one streaming at this time. Like and they didn't come from my stream. These are just random people. And they're sitting there waiting like, "Can I join yet?" And I was like, "No, you're sus. Like stop. Stop asking that."
Honestly, there's so many people these days, like especially with the push of social media, the people that just don't have friends, and I kind of feel bad for them.
Yeah.
They go online to find people to play with. I don't mind them, but some people get pushy and they keep pushing and pushing.
What's your
it's
thoughts on
particularly annoying
Chill the
in
fuck out.
it's annoying in Rocket League too because it's just like it's almost
it's
always
people
somebody
that
who's
are
like
better than you.
they're just trying to flex. You know what I mean?
Oh my god! Can I play you because I am elite at this game? Also, turn camera shake off.
Hey,
Fuck off.
I'm 2 ranks above you.
How I like. Fuck me. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Honestly, if you ever get Dan on this podcast, ask Dan about Elden Ring. He gets
God.
gamed all the fucking time.
That whole
Just let them play the
community.
game how they want. Like
that
honestly, you can play your playthrough how you like.
Yep.
I can play my playthrough how I like.
Yep.
I love
Honestly, it's so
joining
fucking annoying.
I love joining like just people's streams like that I like people I'm friends with and just instigating whatever the chat is. Like, dude, Dan, you shouldn't have done that.
Wow, magic build, really?
That choice
To be fair,
wouldn't have
although I'm
gone.
advocating for it. I have also done the same. I've
It's-
been like, "Dan, you should have beat this. I beat this 20 minutes ago.
This
even
took you
though
this
I'm
long.
horrible at Elden Ring.
I love the
I'm trash at Elden Ring. I'm like, Dan, I would have beat this 20 minutes ago. Can you beat this already?
dude, Blue.
So
You have during my 20.
I am the problem.
I did a 24-hour stream last weekend. I bought and downloaded Elden Ring. I don't even think I got to the first boss. I gave up. I'm done. I'm not. That's not for me. That game is not for me. It's already refunded. It's already back in my Steam wallet. Like it's. I'm fine. I can go without. I've gone without playing all the other ones. I can go without this one. It's fine.
The community's so
Honestly,
shit too.
My opinion on 24-hour live streams, and although he's a bad example now because of what's come up against him, but Mini Lad, back in the day, he used to, instead of doing 24-hour live streams, he would do 2 12-hour live streams, which one, it's healthier for you. You don't have to destroy your body for the internet. Again, it's just the fucking internet. They will survive. And 2, it's just better because 1, even if he was doing a charity live stream at the time, even if you're doing a charity live stream, 1, you get a bunch of set of donations like from start to finish. Like people donate at the start, people donate at the finish, whatever. If you do second live stream, it goes again. People donate at the start, people donate at the finish. Like, oh, it's ending. I'll donate, whatever. So it's honestly, I think it's so much better to do like healthy, normal length live streams instead of killing yourself.
See, and that's
24-hour.
That's where I changed it up. I changed it up this time. The last few times I wasn't able to do 24-hour streams. This time, you know what? When I was tired, guess what I'm doing? I'm taking a fucking nap. Have fun at this BRB screen for an hour or 2. So like,
yeah,
I did that this time, and I was able to complete the whole 24-hour because I was just like, I'm not gonna kill myself, especially at fucking 3 or 4 in the morning when there's definitely no one watching. They can deal with the fucking BRB screen if they come into the stream. So it's like, I'm fine with this. I'll do that. I'll provide you content in the morning. You're fine.
Exactly. Like, people don't have to kill themselves for live streams, especially like a lot of people I see do it for kind of no reason. Like, you know, a lot of people do it for sub milestones or view milestones. Some people just do it sometimes for no reason.
Yeah.
Just to, like, you know, attract viewers. Don't kill yourselves. Just do it for like 12 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours even. Don't push yourself. It's just a live
Just stream. Like, if you like, don't advertise. Oh, that brings me to a question. I mean, we talked about it last episode. But what's your thoughts on on streams? Because I see this a lot more lately, where people are advertising streams as like a 48-hour stream, 24-hour stream, to beat this game, usually Elden Ring or a game such as that. But they are not playing it for 24 hours straight. That's like how we're discussing it right now. It's 8 hours. Like they'll play it. It's based off play time and not actual stream time. Does that? I feel like that's a very new like niche to me, and I don't understand. I understand it, but it's also just like weird to me because it's
a little bit of false advertising.
It's advertised to me as like you're gonna be up live for 48 hours and you're gonna beat this game until like something's gonna happen at 48-hour mark. What's your thoughts on that?
So the first I heard of this was like Kai Cenat doing his 48-hour Elden Ring live stream, I think. I personally, I'm not a big live stream watcher. I have too much to do and not enough time. I cannot spend hours watching someone on live stream as much as I'd love to.
Especially 48 hours.
Exactly. Like, I just don't have the time. I simply don't. But I mean, I suppose it's not entirely false advertising to me, because at the same time, whilst, oh yeah, I'm going to beat Elden Ring in 48 hours, you're also still a human. You have to go to the toilet. You have to drink water. You have to eat. I get that. I personally, if I was watching a 40-hour live stream, I wouldn't mind if someone was away for the toilet, if someone was away for sleeping. I probably wouldn't watch while they're sleeping. But, like, you know, I get it, because, like, this is the thing. We don't have to push ourselves for the internet, because this is the thing, right?
But before you continue,
this is so getting serious.
Oh no!
Before you continue, I just want to say, like, I'm not saying like sleep streams, like sleeping, everything. I get, but they stop their stream after 4 to 8 hours, however long it may be, and then they restart. They don't restart the timer, but they start the timer of where they left off at.
I think that's a bit of a get out of jail free card, because, you know, you set 48 hours, it should be the 48 hours. But let me say this as well. This is the thing. With the internet, you see so much on the internet that is just not real. Like, you see so many, for instance, super attractive women or perfect relationships or amazing things. Have you ever encountered any one of these women in real life? Have you ever encountered any of these scenarios in real life? Have you ever seen someone stream 40 hours in real life? Probably not. This is the thing. The internet is the internet. It's the worldwide. You don't have to kill yourself for a stream. You don't have to dump your girlfriend for a fictional girl that you're never fucking meet. This thing. The internet will express its opinions. Like, for instance, if you're like a fucking old guy dating an 18-year-old girl, the internet says it's wrong. Are you going to break up with your girlfriend because the internet told you? No. It's the fucking internet. Like, some people...
If Leonardo DiCaprio can do it, so can I.
This is the thing. Like, some people are so chronically online, like, all the time. They just dictate their lives by it. It doesn't fucking matter. It is the internet.
The Twitter people scare me. The Twitter people are like, holy shit. Like,
Twitter and Reddit are probably the worst. Also,
the biggest, like, 4chan's bad too, but that's like different.
I don't think
that's a different.
Are there still 4chaners around?
Yes.
I feel like this is like
4chan exists barely.
I feel like that should be like the FBI should have shut that down a while ago. I'll be honest.
The FBI probably should have, to be honest.
Here's how to make some cute crystals.
Is your you know, from the top up, you kind of look like Mr. Bio. Never seen the bottom down, but the top up, it's Mr. Bio.
Well, check in after this live. If after this spot.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, they're the same person.
With that being said, Blue, have you I mean, I'll probably cut this out just because it's more of a personal. But have you lost a lot of weight?
A lot of people always ask this, strangely, and you can include this, I don't mind. A lot of people always ask this. I am on a continuous journey to lose weight, because I'm not fat, but I'm like skinny fat, you know? Like I'm constantly trying to lose weight because I've got hips, I've got like a muffin top, whatever that's called. I've got a slight gut.
Like dad bod.
Yeah, kinda. Sorry, I heard voices. Yeah, I've got a dad bod, but I'm not like super fat. Like if you looked at me in public, I'm not fat, but I am constantly trying to lose weight. So maybe I've lost weight. I don't know.
Well, I remember
my weight has fluctuated a lot.
I remember seeing you from like the first time you've like kind of revealed like your persona versus like how you look now. Like you look fucking super like slimmed down in comparison to when I first ever like seen you.
You know what it is? I'm probably just fucking drunk and I'm like skin and bone because I've just consumed alcohol for the past 8 hours.
That and probably because I remember you the first con that you guys went to, you were dressed as like the Assassin's Creed character, right? Or
that wasn't the first con. That was the most recent one.
Really? Was it? What was the first one?
That was in April this year. The first one was probably the Preston trip where we didn't go to a Comic-Con, but we went to Preston to meet together.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first one.
I like that. I like that.
3 years ago. It was a fucking crazy time, honestly. That was about 3 years ago. The Insomnia one, the Assassin's Creed, I've still got that cosplay. That was about 3 months ago, roughly.
But even then, like, if it's still like I said, you look fucking like super slim in comparison to like what I remember seeing. It's and even it might be just the hair and everything too, because maybe you were in the hat and everything like that.
Distressed. I'm distressed. That's what it is because I'm fucking drinking so much.
And either that, you got more tattoos, or
I do have a lot of tattoos now.
Like
I have so many.
Shit.
I used to. I think I had this tattoo, this one, like half completed, like maybe 4 years ago, and I've just got so many. I've got a whole sleeve. I've got 2 on this arm. I've got this one. I've got one behind my ear that you can't see. I've got so many tattoos now. I've got 11 tattoos, I think. But like this one, for instance, took 2 7-hour sessions. Same with this one. Same with this one. Same with this one. Same with this one took 3 sessions actually because it hurt so much. And this one is half finished as well. Yeah, I've got a lot of tattoos. Still working on them. I got my next tattoo appointment in November, I think.
How much are tattoos where you're at? Because we've been discussing getting more tattoos, but like
shit's expensive.
But here,
bro.
yeah, it's fucking insanely priced.
It's a lot. It's very expensive. I kind of looked out, and I have a tattoo artist that charges maybe 50 quid an hour.
What?
Which is
What the fuck?
$40. Honestly, I've got a really cheap tattoo artist, and he's done all this as well. Like this is all the same artist.
Dude,
as well.
you are.
I've really
Holy
out.
shit!
I would have my whole body tatted.
Dude, yeah, you have like 5 times less than what we're being like just ballparked here.
This was
like,
300.
Yeah,
that's insane. That's
mad.
Yeah,
that's fucking
Honestly,
holy
yeah.
shit.
I've
50
really
an hour.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and he's fucking great. Like that's fucking.
It's
and
like $30-$40 an hour, I think, in American currency. But yeah, $34.
Dude,
but this
no
would be like
fucking way.
14 hours per tattoo each.
But even so, like. That's fucking insane price. Like,
I mean, even just now, like we were researching because we're gonna go to Colorado for like a big like meetup or whatever for the Discord, and like we're looking into the tattoo shop there. The
like
cover charge is like 120 just to show up. So that's crazy.
Honestly, it's insane.
That's triple what you're being charged right now per hour.
Honestly,
holy fuck!
I got very, very lucky with my tattoo.
I'm so jealous.
He's booked like mad. Like I think I've not got a tattoo.
Oh, at that price, yeah.
And this is July, so I've not got a tattoo appointment now for like 5 months. But yeah, I got really, really lucky with him. He's a really sound guy. He does good work as well. It's just genuinely just time, I think, because I've booked all my holidays off now, so I can't take weekdays. I could just take weekends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get like 7-hour sessions, and fun fact, during this one, this was my very first one. Like a lot of people go for a small tattoo for the first one. I went for a huge one, fainted twice, threw up twice.
God damn!
Oh shit!
It was fucking traumatic. Honestly, I was like, oh. fucking fainted, threw up, everything. I came back and it was like, the guy was like, I didn't expect to
Are
see
you
you
sure?
again. Yeah, he was like, I didn't expect to see you again. I was like, well, yeah, I want tattoos. Like, give me tattoos. So yeah, I think I've got this isn't finished. I've got like one here that isn't finished, but like oh my god, the chest. I didn't know how painful it would be.
Oh, especially
I mean, it's all bone, right?
That sternum is going to be the worst part about it. It's just,
it hurts like fuck, but I'd love that it like goes up here because like, even if I have a shirt up,
you still see a little. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you can tell I'm heavily.
What is what are your finger tattoos? What are they?
So this. So this, that's actually Elvish in Shadow of Mordor, which is Lord of the Rings.
Base game.
And these mean Aegon, which is actually in Gondorian, which is the human language in Lord of the Rings, means revenge, because in Shadow of Mordor, your son dies, and you grab his sword, which gets broken in half, and use it as a dagger, and you call it Aegon, which is revenge. So these actually all mean revenge, because these are the runes that get inscribed on your son's dagger.
I fucking love that game.
Kill people. It's fucking sick.
It's a good game to just hop in and just
Dr.
murk
Blue is
people.
your spirit animal at this point.
Dude, we play all the same shit.
Yeah, this is.
We might.
I'm so glad that you guys are meeting. And
dude, we played Dark
I remember a little bit. I think
just
that one game, man. That's it. But
that's literally it.
But it's really good to.
Playing Warhammer.
Oh
man.
Oh, don't even get me started, bro. Oh my god, we're starting a campaign right after this. Dude, Warhammer 3, I got Mortal Empires, we got the whole map in this bitch.
I'll let you guys nerd out over shit while I piss. I'll be right back.
What say it again?
All right. Yeah, I've just started getting into Warhammer Battle Sector, which is like the strategy game for it.
Oh yeah.
And I've started watching TikToks about Nurgle and like how.
Oh, dude, it's the lore's so deep, man.
It's fucking sick. I love it. And
hell yeah!
I've been playing Battle Sector, and Brother Quindar's been hit with the Black Rage, and he's dead and shit. And I'm like, what is all of this? I'm like pausing the game every 2 seconds to like Google what is the Black Rage.
Dude, I haven't read a book in like 4 years, and I got like a Dr. Eisenhower book, or not Dr. Eisenhower, but the Inquisitor guy. I've been reading that. I've been playing the Warhammer fantasy strategy games. You would like that. It's not
strategy. Honestly, I love strategy games so much.
Wait, what ones do you play? What's your big like genres? Like Total War or like what? Or just like 40K?
So Total War, I tried it. I really got confused. I was doing the tutorial and they were like, 17 people need to take their turn before you take yours. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Now, I will say that all the strategy game tutorials are the worst ever made. Like, I don't know why they suck so bad, but it's like in order to learn anything, you have to watch like a 30-minute video.
I've just started getting into Warhammer, but like I play a lot of strategy games like in my off time, like Into the Breach, XCOM, what's the Chimera, I think.
Yeah.
I play so many strategy games. Like if I pull them up on my Steam, like Fights in Tight Spaces, fucking obviously Baldur's Gate 3 is a bit of strategy.
Best game ever.
Yeah, honestly, like I play so many strategy games all the time. Darkest Dungeon too. Like I'm a huge strategy game player, and it's like I said earlier, it's a difficult game to stream because a lot of people don't like to watch strategy games because they take a long time. Sometimes you can sit there for half an hour thinking, "Shit, what do I do?" Before you eventually figure it out. Like same with what's that winter game? I forgot what it's called. There's like this huge winter game
where you like build your city and shit. Is that the one?
Yeah,
Frostpunk.
Yeah, that's the one. Frostpunk, that's the one. Yeah, I remember because I reviewed it once and I called it Better Than Sex because it was really good. So yeah, I love strategy games absolutely, but I've just started getting into Warhammer. The TikToks lured me in. I purchased Warhammer Battle Sector. I've just completed the campaign. Brother Quindar's dead. R.I.P. But I'm just exploring that game now as well.
Dude, you get into like there's some scary ones out there, like the Paradox games, like Hearts of Iron 4, Europa Universalis. It's like $500 just in DLC. Like that shit is crazy.
Recommend them to me because I love playing horror games on stream as well.
No, it's not a.
I'll show you my whole damn library.
It's not a horror game. It's just scary to play because of how much DLC there is.
Yeah, that's
Not like an actual scary game.
no, it's just
To be
it's,
fair, I bought Warhammer Battle Sector and I purchased all the DLC before I even launched the game.
yeah.
So like, I'm up for it.
Well, luckily Paradox has a subscription thing, so you can pay like for us it's like $5,
Don't say
and you
us.
get
Oh.
well for me
America.
it's $5 and you
Like
can get
$50
$500 of DLC for a month, and you can try it out if you want to do that. But they're all complicated in their own way. It's very hard to learn, most of them.
Because if you do want a horror
I
game,
found is difficult. Like I even struggled to save my game because it's just like a different menu. I was like, how do I fucking save and load this? Because it's like 4 lines, and it's like, oh, okay, I click this one. Warhammer, I find, is like it expects you to know a certain amount. And I just I'm just
that's how City Skylines was. Guys, I play map games too. That's how City Skylines. That's how it was for me. I haven't gotten past playing like more than 20 minutes because like they expect you to know how to do everything.
That's what we were talking about. We were saying like strategy game tutorials are dog shit.
Yeah, it's horrible.
They're always terrible.
They're awful.
I've never had a strategy game that was like, okay, I understand everything.
No, I mean, even when I played Hearts of Iron with you, I was just like, all right, tell me what to do. Let's go.
I will say Fights in Tight Spaces and Into the Breach are strategy games that are really good tutorials because there's not loads to it, and like if you encounter something new, it teaches you about it straight away. But you do have to learn it like on the spot. But I know what you mean. Like City Skylines, I think I did the tutorial level and I did well. But now whenever I try and play it and I like try and satisfy my OCD, like, oh, industrial goes over here, residential goes over here, commercial goes over here, I struggle because I just like the tutorial doesn't guide me. And it's not holding my hand.
They tend to just
that's why I stopped playing. And I was in the tutorial level. And I was just like, well, I want houses here. I'm not going to put houses in the fucking coal mine right next to each other. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I'll put this house on the roundabout so that it's fucking constantly surrounded with fumes. Honestly.
They can get to the road faster.
And so I literally alt F4'd. I was like, guys, no, we're not gonna.
Yeah.
I love strategy games. I would love to be able to stream it, but it's so niche. It's so fucking niche.
That's it. We're playing fucking a strategy game.
With that being said, though, as far as like streaming goes, you're obviously a YouTube streamer. But I feel like the majority, if not like most of the people on the Winkies, they tend to stream on Twitch. I feel like, at least half and half, per se. But what made you decide to go to YouTube versus another platform?
Yeah, so to get back onto this, like when I joined the Winkies, they were all on Twitch. Obviously, it was Kyle, Dan, and Wadism. And I was the only one who started on YouTube Gaming. I have always stood by YouTube Gaming because Twitch is just so AIDS. Like, they will ban men for everything, but they will let women get away with everything. And it's kind of, to be honest, it was the blatant sexism for me. Like, oh, is this woman fit? Yes, okay, she'll get away with everything. So it's just kind of like the blatant sexism for me was just enough. I was like, yeah, I just don't need to be dealing with that when YouTube is a like fair and unbiased platform. And recently, like everyone YouTube came to YouTube Gaming, but recently everyone moved back to Twitch. And I still refuse to go because, like, although Twitch is good if you're just starting off and you're trying to grow, but, like, I'm already established, so, like, I'm okay with YouTube Gaming. I get a decent amount of people on YouTube Gaming. It's got Super Chat. It doesn't have as much features as Twitch, but it's getting there. And also, I don't have to worry about being banned for anything. Like, this thing, for me, sometimes, right, full confession, I'm my own lucky girl on live stream.
Damn it.
Well, we love that shit, though.
Yeah, I go, like when I just get attacked.
And
I could be banned for that.
There goes our demonetized.
YouTube don't care. YouTube maybe will give me limited ads, but
we'll see you on Kick.
Exactly. Like, yeah, Twitch will ban me for that. And I do that shit all the time. Like, people say, Blue say a woo, and I go,
yeah, you're like good griefs.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. So, like, YouTube don't give a shit. YouTube are unbiased, so I just stick on YouTube. Everyone else goes to Twitch. Fair enough. Do what they want to do. Whatever. That's cool. I will personally stick on YouTube Gaming because I just know I won't get banned for no reason. You know.
So
like
as
YouTube Gaming, is fair. Twitch, you could be banned for fucking anything. I once saw a guy get banned for a girl showing a boob on his live stream, and she was a Twitch streamer. She didn't get banned because she showed a boob on his live stream. He got banned.
Typical.
What?
True. Let's check her whispers. Let's be honest. Let's check her.
True. Who's she meeting up with at
Yeah.
TwitchCon?
Just so many, like, there's so much drama. And the thing is, that's the thing with fucking Twitch as well. There's always fucking drama.
But I love drama. I love drama so much. Oh.
I swear they do it on purpose to keep people entertained.
Yeah, they do.
They definitely do.
Like, wait, hold on, Blue. 1 second. This guy says, "Bro coughs like an iPad kid." Sorry, I just had to read that. No, someone just chatted that right now. We're live, by the way.
Oh, I did not know.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, so all those times you said to kill yourself.
I'm joking. Did not fucking know you were live. Yeah, no.
Blue. I'm joking. I'm not live. I'm not live.
Oh, fuck.
No, it was.
You can say whatever you want.
I saw your heart drop.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Thankfully, I don't say anything like that normally. Anyway.
Normally. Whoa.
Yeah, no, only in the secret chats. I'm joking.
Got you. We'll check the whispers later.
Got him. Yeah, no, I know Jinxie like fucking faked a clip with that or something.
But everyone does, man. Everyone clip farms.
I love it. I love farming fake
Dude,
chats.
he was on my 24-hour stream. There was two people in that were viewers. One was him, and one was my fiance. And then this man is still going. He says you're fucking fat, and it's just like, okay.
It's so funny though. Oh my god!
Like every streamer does it. There's that, especially the ones that like. You're telling me XQC can read 100,000 chats, and he's just like,
he can't even speak English. He doesn't.
One.
He can't
I'll
speak
choose
English.
that one.
There's no way. He just he reads the vibe of the chat.
I don't mind like half prepared clips. Like if you have an idea and you want to do it for a clip, fair enough, crack on. If you have an idea for a clip and you want me to react in a certain specific way for your clip, that's kind of where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hold on, let's take that from the beginning. If
we're fully scripting it, like that's not okay. But if it's a prepared remark, fair enough. Fellas, was a prepared remark. I thought of it before the clip, and I'm like, oh.
But you didn't tell them that you're gonna do it.
Exactly. I didn't tell Dan. I didn't tell Isaac. Their reactions were totally natural. But I had the clips prepared beforehand. Like I had the jokes written down. I just read them off. That's fine. And that's the thing. I don't mind anything in moderation. If I, for instance, did fellas clips 24/7, 7 days a week, that was all my videos were, fair enough, have a problem with me, tell me I'm a cunt, whatever.
That'd be fucking hilarious if that's just like just an 8-hour stream
clinging on to that one
just
thing.
An 8-hour stream of Blue. Fellas.
It would be fucking AIDS and I'd want to die by the end of it. But that's like everything in moderation. Like if you want to do gameplay clips, if you want to do prepare clips, fair enough. Just moderate it. Don't do it all the time. But I don't see a problem in doing it some of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like make a.
We all want to entertain.
I don't like make a clip out of it or like post it. I'm just like, I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, bro said you're fat as fuck. Just randomly, just to entertain myself, because like I don't have chatters most of the time, so I'm just like, that's funny to me.
It's all about. It's about when you're smaller. It's about entertaining yourself. Because if you're entertaining yourself, you're possibly entertaining a viewer.
True. Shout out Schmoist.
When you're small, it's important to like look at your content with a critical eye, because there's a lot of creators that look at the content and think, yeah, oh, I'm great, I'm fab, I'll post this. But it's because they're biased towards themselves. They think, oh, yeah, I'm great, I'm fab. You have to look at it as if you don't know yourself and then think, oh, am I good, am I fab? Yeah. And that's how I used to do it. And that's how eventually I started making somewhat decent content, because I thought, would anyone but me watch this?
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I started editing it to the point where other people would. Because if you just watch it, fair enough, congratulations, you've entertained yourself. Well done. But you need to entertain other people.
That's exactly my thought process. Like on the last, I haven't uploaded in like, I couldn't even tell you how long it's been.
It's been at least 2 years.
But the last 2 or 3 videos that I've uploaded have done decently well. And that's because I've thought exactly the way you are. It's just like, do I find this funny? Maybe not. But do other people find this funny? yeah, they'll find this funny. And it's just like,
I think,
and even like just vice versa. It's just like, I find this funny. Will other people find this funny? No. And I cut it out.
The golden ratio is that you find it funny and the audience finds it funny, not just one or the other. That's the golden ratio.
That is, yeah.
Like, if you're laughing while editing it, fucking make it.
Oh yeah, I love when I'm cackling at like at our own shit. I love that shit.
Well, that's like back in the day, you used to like send me the videos beforehand, or like when you were editing, I would watch it with you. Just to like get a different perspective, and it's still biased, obviously, because like I'm in most of the videos.
Yeah, we should just like legit try a new perspective.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. He won't even get that. But nah, like just seeing like even your friends' reaction to certain videos.
Yeah, if they don't laugh, I'm just like, that's probably not going to hit with anybody else.
To be fair, it's not like I laugh at every fucking funny moments video that I see throughout the whole time. Usually, there's only like one or two.
There's going to be some that don't fucking hit, but you know.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is how I formulate my funny moments video. I introduce, like, I know, for instance, Whatism does it differently. He has like one laugh per minute. Fair enough. Crack on, do what you want. I try and have laughs constantly, because even if you don't make people laugh within the first 5 minutes, sometimes you watch a TV show and it tries to make you laugh so much that it wears you down, and eventually you start laughing and you start finding it funny.
Yeah.
That's kind of the approach I take. I kind of make constant jokes, constant humor, constant, I'm trying to make you laugh. Because even if you don't laugh 5 minutes in, 20 minutes into the video, you might be laughing and you might watch another one and you might laugh the whole way through that one. Because it's just a matter of wearing people down. Like sometimes people will be in a bad mood, come to watch your videos, which is a lot of the times the case, and then they'll be in a good mood by the end of the video. So it's constantly wearing people down, making them laugh sometimes through exhaustion.
Yeah.
Even if shit's just not fucking funny, you just constantly try and make people laugh.
With that being said, you guys have, from outside looking in, you guys have a very tight friend group going on. Like, you guys understand each other's humor, you understand each other's personalities, friendships. And just before I ask this question, I wanna get a context question, which is, how did you come to meet the Winkies?
So the way I met them is Dan made a post on this forum back in the day.
Yep,
That's exactly.
I feel like that's 99% of the Winkies members. That's how they found it.
It's Kyle and Wad knew each other through Battlefield. Dan, I think, found him through YouTube channel. I found him through YouTube channel. Dan already knew Isaac. Dan added in Isaac. That's essentially how we met. That forum filled with bots now, completely unusable.
One thing I wanted to ask you, Blue. One thing I know that I don't have to cut out is
we need to record some footage now, don't we?
we gotta make up for some potential lost time here. So,
yeah, go for it.
It's a two-parter. Number one,
okay.
I've seen your content before, obviously, and I know that like you've been doing this for a very long time. You've had the name Dr. Blue for a while. I want to know where that came from, but I also want to know why, after all this time, you still want to remain faceless.
Yeah, so a lot of this, like, I get asked this question a lot, as you can imagine.
As any faceless YouTuber.
Yeah, I made a video addressing this specifically, but I will address this on the podcast as well. So Dr. Blue, it was Dr. Blue 99 and spelled BLUE, not BLOO. So the doctor was because I was in university at the time I was just going to university. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to.
You were going to university?
Yeah, I was going to university. I went to university. I graduated and whatever.
How old are you?
For 6 years. I'm 26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to stay there for a doctorate, graduate as a doctor, so I wanted to be a doctor. I couldn't be asked with that in the end. Honestly, after first year, they said, "Oh, do you want to stay 5 more years?" And I said, "Fuck no."
Fuck that, yeah.
I'll be
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck this shit. This is hell." So yeah, the Blue part is because it was the name of my dog at the time. She was called Blue. She was a border collie. Died 16 years of age in 2018. And it was also my favorite color. and the 99 was my favorite number, and it was the favorite ice cream I had, the 99 flake as well. And I originally, I eventually changed it to Dr. Blue, just BL00, because I thought it was cute. To be quite honest,
I feel like it
works,
flows better. Yeah.
Yeah, so I changed it to that, and that's where I kind of eventually came up with it. The faceless thing, I kind of explained in my 50k like draw my life thing. I don't know if you're aware of that. I did like a whole draw my life thing.
Yeah. I watched it, but this is for podcasts.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I just wanted to contextualize it. I just didn't have good self-esteem. Growing up, I had a bit of a difficult relationship with my dad. Things weren't great. I was kind of like insulted every day, told, various insults, and, eventually it's going to turn to physical abuse. And anyway, I had low self-esteem with stuff. Like, I didn't believe in myself at all. I thought I was ugly all my life. So the faceless thing was like, I didn't feel confident enough to show my face. And it's only kind of like in recent years now that I've kind of gotten a bit more comfortable with myself. I've been in therapy for the last, I think, 7 months, probably a bit longer actually. That I'm actually kind of okay with myself again. And now I'm kind of just waiting for the next milestone to reveal it. But it was because of a lack of self-esteem. I didn't think I was pretty enough or handsome enough to be on the internet. So I was just like, I'll be a faceless YouTuber, whereas most people do it for mysterious identity, kind of thing like that. For me, it was more personal. I was gonna, just do it because I didn't think I deserved to have my face out there. But now I'm just waiting for the 100k now because I'm a bit better in my headspace. Spent a lot of money to get there. It's quite annoying.
You hear that, fuckers? If you get him to 100k, he will show you his face. Get him to 100k right now. Dude, I mean,
it's true.
I obviously, like, trauma and everything growing up, I can't defend that or whatever. But just looking at you right now, bruh, you're not hideous at all. So, like, unless you got, like, some fucking, like, crazy ass shit going on underneath that mask, like, it's there's no way that you're fucking ugly. Like, it's gonna be
2 mouths. That's why I yap so much.
He's like, there's no fuck. Like, it's gonna be like I mean, fucking they thought that Vanoss and KWRSB, they thought they were gonna be ugly, but they were fucking Chad.
Vanoss is an absolute unit.
This is gonna be another fucking moment where it's just like, hey guys, here's this absolute fucking Chad just appearing out of no, like, there's no fucking way, bro.
I bench 280.
Like, bro. I mean, no homo type shit. I have yet to see your face fully, and I can just tell you're probably a Chad. Like,
thank you, man. I appreciate that, but yeah, it's just how I've grown up with it, I think.
And even just like your the tag from the mask, it's going up to your eye. You can rock a teardrop tattoo too, and you can just fuck with
Not
that.
the teardrop. Oh no!
But legitimately, like, it's I struggle with the same thing, especially, like, I'm very much overweight. It's and I've come to just, like, grow to accept that fact and be like, if someone wants to call me fat, bitch. I'll thank you. I'll do some push-ups and I'll get that shit away. But like, even if I was ugly, I probably am ugly. I don't know. But that's things I just don't give a fuck.
Shit, you got a fiance. Hey.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm getting pussy. I don't give a fuck. like,
that's the thing. I've got a couple of theories on this. And, like, this is kind of going to go into philosophy Blue territory, because I say shit on my live stream.
Let's get into that shit. Let's get into it.
One, even if someone says you're overweight, you've got, whatever, you got flab, whatever, this thing. The thing is with your body, like, if someone says, I don't like your hair, I don't like your nose, I don't like your eyes, I don't like piercings, I don't like tattoos, whatever. This thing, you can do literally anything to change your body. You can lose that weight, you can get tattoos, you can get tattoos removed, you can dye your hair, you can cut your hair. Things
can't change your personality.
Cutting your hair is so much of a difference. Like, honestly, look at, like, videos of people getting their hair cut before and after makes a fucking huge
Dude, 100%. Yeah.
Insane.
I showed Mamba a picture of me. Like, I mean, we've known each other for 7 years, but like, we just did a quick throwback, and I showed him without my beard, and it's just like
A different person.
totally different person.
I legit thought that was like your third cousin.
So much you can change about yourself, and it's just genuinely like it's amazing. This thing on the ugly note as well. This thing, even if 99% of the world finds you unattractive, that's still 8 million people
1%.
that find you hot as fuck. 8 million people. That's fucking insane. That's so many people. This thing.
We take those.
And you got the fan cams already, and you're faceless. That's all I'm saying. It's like you got if you got the fan cams and you're faceless,
Got the corpse edits
you're
and
up.
shit.
You're up.
See, it's subjective, honestly. Like, even if someone finds you unattractive, someone else might not find you attractive.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that sharp ass chin. You ain't got no butt chin under there. I see you.
Ugliness, honestly, is fiction. There is no such thing as ugly because everyone finds something different attractive. For me, it's just, I find short-haired women, even bald women, attractive. I'm a freak, you know. Like,
Baseless fuck. Not me, but I respect that.
That's the thing. Everyone finds
It's all perspective. Exactly, bro.
Exactly. So there's no such thing as being ugly. So like whenever someone calls themselves ugly, I'm like, shut the fuck up. No, you're not. Because even if I don't find you attractive, someone out of the next 10 people will find you hot as fuck. So shut the fuck up. Like,
and even if you talk to your friends, I mean, Mamba's perspective of women, he'll be like, dude, this chick's bad as fuck. I'm just like, it's like, yep, that she's
honestly.
But it's like,
my
and then
taste is so outlandish. Like, I'll send pictures to the group chat. I'll be like, how hot is this bitch? And everyone will be like, huh? I'll be like, bro, she's smoking.
All I need, long hair, handful of titty, handful of ass. That's it.
Base. Fucking base.
I love that shit.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, there's just people are attractive in every different way.
Yeah, there's no
such thing as ugly. There's no such thing.
Holy Chad.
I mean,
it's a whole story of a guy who uploaded a video to YouTube, my experience being ugly. A girl commented saying, I think...
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, they got married. Yeah, I've seen that video.
They got married?
Yeah.
That's sick.
They got married. There's no such thing as ugly. Honestly, it's fiction. Complete fiction. There is someone for everyone. Like, honestly, like, just ignore the internet because it's made up. It's bullshit.
It's all just nonsense.
Look at it. The thing is, you turn off your screen, you turn off your computer, it doesn't exist no more.
Yeah, cyberbullying isn't real. It's just, don't look at it.
That's the thing. Honestly, you have so much power by just ignoring things.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
I mean,
just turn off message requests, turn off Instagram DMs, just anything. Block someone, the problem goes away.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I see hate, I just think of like all the times that like I'll be in Rocket League and just typing like, you fucking suck dick. Like,
no, I love it.
Because I like if I'm hating on people, they can hate on me.
I mean, we spent
exactly. A relationship is for two people. That's it.
God damn it! I want to finger. You make me want to finger tat. Like I strongly consider finger tattoos, but like you just make me want them so much more now. So it's
honestly, I want more neck tattoos because I like that these poke out. Like even if I have like this up, I love that they poke out.
I like that, dude. I hate the fact like I don't know what tattoo culture like is in the UK, but like we're still getting used to it here to where I'm just like I'm still sketchy about getting hand tattoos, neck tattoos, etc.
It's improved a lot though.
It's improved a lot.
Like I remember when I was like 12,
know.
my parents were like, if you get a tattoo, you're gonna go to hell.
Yeah.
I tell you this, like a lot of companies kind of won't care because like for instance, I work in IT. I am so good at my job that I could get a face tattoo and they probably still let me work there because one, I don't deal with customers, and two, I'm good at my job enough that they would fucking hire me for a little control because I'm good at my job.
Oh yeah.
You know? Like if you get good enough at your job, they won't give a shit.
I think in like 10 years, nobody's gonna give
I mean,
a fuck.
No one will give a shit. No.
My current manager now was just like he was giving me a review, my yearly review, and he was just like, you got tattoos. Cool. I don't give a fuck.
No one gives a shit. Honestly. Like,
he literally just told me to dress better.
Exactly. Like for context, like I am a boss at my job. I have people under me, and
Yo también.
I swore during my interview. Yeah, I'm a manager. I hired someone, and I said during the interview, I don't give a fuck if you swear. I swear all the fucking time. Are you good at your job? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean that's our generation though. You know, like, it's like who fucking cares if you cuss? Who cares if we throw some slurs around every now and again?
Exactly.
No,
one gives a
as
shit.
long as you're respectful and you're not like using certain words against certain people for a specific reason.
Just be respectful.
I don't give a
That's all
fuck.
it
Yeah,
is.
it's just like I don't like.
Literally all it is. It's not even hard.
You can have the word "dick" written across your forehead, and I just wouldn't care. Like legitimately.
Can you stalk?
Yeah. Can you do this fast enough that I need you to do it? Yeah. All right. Now
Yeah.
get your dick forehead out on that fucking floor and go fucking do your job. Like,
Exactly. The only roles they care about is like if you deal with customers, like if you front service at McDonald's.
well, even if they're fucking working with customers, if they're nice and they have the word "dick" written across their forehead, do you know like do as good as you can do, and if you get people saying like, hey, I don't appreciate that he has the word "dick" written on his forehead. And I was just like, are you gonna pay for that removal? Because if not, then I don't want to hear it.
Like what? Should he just be homeless? Like
He's just like he probably doesn't like that dick tattoo on his forehead either. But
I understand it to an extent with customer roles because you've got family, shit like what if a kid sees the word dick? He's like, oh, what's that word that's across his forehead? And
Oh,
the
it's
mom must
dick.
I understand that to an extent, but that's fair enough. But if you don't deal with customers, who gives a fuck? Honestly,
my biggest thing is like
the
with
reason I started to get tattoos is because there's a guy that worked at my IT company covered in tattoos all over his sleeves, and I was like, if he can get them, I can get what the fuck I want.
I was about to say is like I feel like your transition from tattoos to non-tattoos was like very Post Malone-ish, where like the first time I saw you, you were a blank slate, and then now like dude, I didn't even know that you fucking had this shit. Like and like it's insane that you're fucking covered. Like it's crazy.
which tattoo means the most to you?
Yeah, well, yeah. What?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
And why?
No, to be honest, maybe this one, which is my first one. The text you can't see, but it says, "Does this unit have a soul?" And it's a quote from Mass Effect, and it's asking.
Faceless fuck.
the geth-
W game.
Yeah, it's the Geth in the. I don't know if you guys played Mass Effect.
I have. I played all three.
Let's go, my man.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you guys, this is the lovers podcast. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you're
you.
actually kicked out. So
Hell yeah.
No, why did you
Me and
hell yeah?
Dr.
Why
Bloo
did you
are
hell
gonna-
yeah
we're gonna
that?
co-host from
Because
now
like I'm. What is happening right now? Like,
But yeah, the robots ask, like, do I have a soul to their creators? And it's quite deep, and it's the first one I ever got. And it asks, like, do we have a soul and stuff like that. But I don't know, like, all these ones are gaming tattoos, like Fallout, Subnautica Below Zero, Bioshock, Mass Effect,
fuck yeah.
Call of Duty, Dishonored.
yeah, let's say that those are
I was
all.
gonna say the Dishonored one I knew.
This is going to be a whole Mass Effect sleeve. And then this one is Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Dude,
I got Skyrim. That's it.
I'm trying to
go.
like. If tattoos were not so expensive here, I'd be the same as you, like 100%. Like I need a shit ton of Spider-Man shit. I need a shit ton of Marvel shit. That's it. Give me shit, man. Just give me everything.
Yeah.
Like, you get the spiderweb elbow.
No, but that's a gang thing.
It might hurt.
I'm scared for elbows.
When I got up to here on mine, that's the only part that ever hurt me. I was like, holy fuck, that's
Have you had your
it.
chest done yet? Honestly, this fucking
Yeah, the
kills.
sternum-
Like it
the
sucks.
sternum-
I only have my arms. That's it.
I'm getting numbing cream next time because this fucking killed.
This one,
honestly. Oh my god, I wanted to break.
this one barely touched like this like wrist joint bone type
That
thing.
feels
and
like
it's
it,
like
yeah.
it's the worst fucking.
How do you think that felt?
Oh,
I
hell
can
no.
only imagine. What is that one? What is that one?
That's Dishonored, bro.
Oh,
That's Dishonored. That's Dishonored. So
What is
the
Dishonored?
The assassin game from like 2014.
Yeah, it's quite old now. This is the second one. But basically, there's an outsider, there's like a deity, like a god, and he gives this mark which gives you powers, and he only gives it to you if your life is interesting. So the first protagonist you play as is a palace guard who is accused of murdering the empress. He's like, oh, your life's going to be pretty interesting. Here's some powers so I can watch it because I'm a god. I'm bored. I want to watch something interesting. So he grants you this power. So that's when you get this power, you get the mark, and that's what it's like. But genuinely, when I had that, I was like,
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
what is the one that's like around your whole wrist?
Oh, that's just part of like this sleeve because this whole thing was like cyborg. So I just had that done as in like because that was just empty space. I was like, right, I need that.
I love
that literally meaningless.
I love the COD one where it's just like the stamina up and everything like that. It's like it's really
yeah.
sick.
My three favorite perks: quick revives, juggernog, and stamina.
Now you did something. You did something that's like what's the word called where it's just like it starts with a C, but it's like no, it's like not fan favorite.
Cult?
No, it's like fuck. What is it? What is the word? It's just
Classic.
Like, no, not fan favorite.
Getting further away.
Yeah, it's just like
Common.
No, the opposite of that. It's just like not.
I'm struggling. I need more
I can't.
description. Yeah.
It's not. It
Clap.
is taboo, right? So where your tattoos are facing your body, right? Like the stamina up and everything, like they look towards you. Usually, in tattoos, I notice, or what I've heard is like the more common way to do it is like they face towards a viewer. You know what I mean?
Well, that's I considered that, but I figured who's going to be looking at my tattoos more? Some stranger or me? And I figured I would be looking at them more, so I will do them the way I see them.
And that's always
and other people can.
That's always the answer. Me. The answer I get from people who get them, because it is less common for that to happen. Usually, people get like the tattoos to face the outside world. You know what I mean? Which is like I want to say like probably like every other tattoo that you got right now. So why did you choose that one to be the one that faces you versus everything else?
Well, I mean, if I have my arm out like this, most of the time I don't see this. Like sometimes I forget this exists. I mean, most of the time I'll see that. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know why I decided on placement. Placement was kind of random. Like I knew I wanted that there because that's where it is in game. And I knew I wanted the runes, but I knew I wanted finger tats as well. So you kind of just like you kind of design a few main ones, and then the rest kind of just fell into place. To be honest, like I was like, oh, I wanted something like one. Oh, this will fit here. I want a color one that'll fit there. That one fucking killed, by the way.
I can only imagine.
That's your bingoing. Like bingo. That fucking hurt. Oh my god, I had to get that done in like 4 sessions. I don't know. I just kind of like. I decided on that one first, and then the rest kind of just
fell into place.
Came as in, really, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm still so jealous of the price, bro.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm tempted to get more, to be honest. Like here.
What would you get there?
I mean, it would cost you like $20, so
yeah, just go get it right now.
Yeah. But my next.
That's what I'm hoping for, man. Is like when we go do this trip, and it's like $120 cover charge. It's like, how many little tattoos can you give me in this charge?
Honestly, my tattoo artist, it just charges by the hour. Like, it doesn't charge by how much ink he uses. So it's just like, if you're there for 7 hours, he'll charge you 250 quid. That's it.
Yeah, dude, I would leave with a quarter done tattoo if it meant like I only had to pay like $100. Like, I'm not even capping. Like I'll just do. Here's the priority list. Get this done. If this one's halfway done, I don't give a fuck.
To be fair, you also like to just like give them the idea and then be like, just do whatever you want.
Yeah, but this was also 10 years ago.
Yeah. I'm more of a like, this is the design I want. You can make like a few changes so it's not like copyright, but like this, I stole the fuck out of this. This is on somebody else's arm.
Same. This is 100% ripped from someone's TikTok. I saw this design. I was like, I want it.
Yeah.
Like this. I sent a design for this. It completely redesigned it. I love the way it looks. Like, you just work with the tattoo artist, don't you? So.
I mean, it's their final. I mean, they're the ones that get charged for it. Not
Wait,
us.
his color is so good. Look at that art. Look at the bicep one. Look at the art on that. Oh my god.
That's
the
why
shading is so good.
Everything.
Is that new?
No, this is 2 years old.
What the fuck?
That's why.
That's the most recent.
That's
crazy. Why I'm telling you, like even
that's
like
old.
every single fucking full color tattoo that he has. That's why I'm jealous, is because that's full realism. Like,
that one, I'm not even gonna lie, that bicep one is crazy. Like that.
No,
this
like
one,
all of them.
This my oldest one. This one's done 3 years ago. That's
all of them. All of them are nuts.
They did a lot of work on.
All of them are fucking nuts, and
wild.
and the fact that it's that cheap is crazy.
Yeah,
and that's why I've been fangirling so much. Is just like, dude, like this is American traditional.
Yeah.
Which is one of the easiest things. No hyperrealism at all involved, and it costs as much as it did. But his is like fucking like straight out of a game. Like it's.
If I were to get that here, that would probably be like
$1,000.
$1,000. Yeah.
It's like 14 hours per one, so it's like 2 7-hour sessions. So about 500 quid roughly.
Holy fuck, bro, dude! Our friend, our old host, he's getting a full sleeve. And he's saying his full sleeve is going to cost like fucking what, like over $2,000.
Well, I mean, it depends on who you go to too. Obviously, like when I was first getting my
his tattoo artist is full booked.
Yeah, I mean that's what's crazier too, right? Is when I was trying to find my first artist, I was like on Instagram, and my sister linked me one. I was like, "You're dumb as fuck. Go suck a dick." But
typical.
I was talking to the guy, and he's like, yeah, I mean, it's like $2,000. Probably I could do that. Got it for $300 instead. Like you have to talk to the right people here.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. UK, who knows? What side of you got to be more on the fucking eastern side of UK for you being +1, right?
I am northeastern at the moment, so is my tattoo artist. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking. I think that was. For those of you who don't know, is that Dr. Bloo thought we were going to start this episode an hour later than we had planned.
I didn't even know you guys had two time zones.
I didn't know that either. I thought it was
we have one.
What the fuck? Though?
No, wait, there's no way because there's
miscalculated.
Because there's GMT and there's GMT +1. Because when I look up GMT, it was the time that we set originally. Well,
so
I said
the way time zones work is GMT is the center for everything because Britain.
Yeah.
Right. So like we're technically like GMT -5. So like it's not like.
Yeah. So when I sent you the time, like I just put it in GMT, but like that would mean. So right now, or when we did start, it was 11 p.m. for you. When I had originally put in the time, it said it was 10 p.m. for you.
Yeah, if you look in BST, which is British Standard Time, and use that.
Oh my god! So what the fuck is GMT? And
now I don't know because I thought GMT was them.
Wait, so you use BST? You say that?
I think so. I don't.
I'm
bullshit time.
This is okay. So now I need. So we have a fucking Australian guest next week. I need to fucking like
good luck.
10 times confirm what the fuck this time zone is called because like this is
complete reversal.
Kyle's time zone is Perth, which is Australian time. But you look at Perth, PERTH in editing. Look at Perth.
I will do that
because Australia has 3 different ones. They have Central, Eastern. And they have West, which is Perth.
I think I've done it to his time zone correctly, but I will now have to like quadruple check just because. just the base. So wait, whenever you are recording with Wad, just for example, are you an hour ahead of him?
No, because we're all in the UK. So the UK is like one slim country, so it's all in the same time zone.
Wait, so that makes me even more confused because like I put in.
I think Greenwich Mean Time is based off of maybe Ireland. Maybe I has to. I just go off British Standard Time.
All I know is that like I put in, like he is always. I've always gone off GMT because that's always what the main person I've ever talked to recorded with has always been a Watt. It's always been GMT. And so
I think GMT includes a bit of Europe as well, though. Just go BST, British Standard Time.
For every Britain fucking winky I have from now on, it will always be BST because like that has obviously fucked us over by an hour or two. So
it's a good thing it was back already. So I expected to have had an hour to sober up, to be honest.
No, I mean it's fine for both parties, I guess, because like it gives us an hour to drink and it gives you an hour to sober up.
Yeah.
So it's worked out. Honestly, I like Drunk Blue. I like Drunk Blue a lot. So
I'm mostly with it now. But yeah, when I came in, I was slashed. I was so slashed. Fuck me.
I mean, you're fine, man. I loved it. Isn't I've only talked to you like this has got to be the third or fourth time, so it's like I've had a
handful of conversations.
I've been loving learning about you and like your upbringing, everything like that. Besides like what I've seen in the videos.
It's always been an arm's length thing, really. We haven't really got to know each other. So
yeah, well, it's always for me. It's always been just the one group interaction. So like.
I mean, it's
nice to meet everybody.
I've seen the TikTok, seen like the videos. I played Warzone with you once, and then
I don't remember that. Fuck.
Just based off everything that I know about you right now, it's just like why I have a lot of regrets in life, and like not getting to know you at the beginning when I had the opportunity to is probably one of them because you seem like such a genuine guy, and
I appreciate that. There's never like such a thing as too late, you know. Like I'm glad to get to know you guys like in the future and whatever, and hang out. Like I said, like my plan for the future is just to play with people that I get on with and people I like. So like, you know, like why not?
Yeah, and I look forward to that in the future. You know, I'm genuinely, especially considering the fact that you enjoy so much of the things that we enjoy. I genuinely hope that we can just grow this relationship stronger and be like to have a group.
Oh my god, new co-host, new co-host.
Like why not?
Yeah, I mean, I just want it, you know. It's nice. I like this feeling. It's really awesome.
I mean, I'm online a lot of the times when you'll probably be online. So if you ever want to just, I don't know, like add me on Discord or whatever the fuck. I'll be around.
Yeah, go for it.
We'll get this fucking shit started. Our old host, he was very adamant on not telling his current girlfriend that
for a good reason.
He was for a semi good reason that he was doing a podcast, that he played games, etc. And I was just like, dude, this is a commitment in your life. Like you gotta like to not tell your partner, like or even a potential partner that you do this kind of thing is kind of like weird.
Like it is a huge part of your life. You can't hide it. Like you know, you gotta be able to share your life with your partner. That's how it goes. You know, once you get together, and don't get me wrong, like a relationship is a lot of work. You can't just be like with someone because you fancy them. If you get with someone, you have to take on the responsibility of them and their responsibilities and looking after them and dealing with their problems as if they were your problems. Exactly. You become two individuals as a team versus the world. Like, you know, it's not just, oh, I fancy you, let's go out. Oh, okay, we're together. It's, I fancy you enough to take on your problems as my own. I want to work with you and at life, you know, like, so you kind of have to share it. So I get where his initial knee-jerk reaction comes from. Oh, I don't want to tell her I do this because she's met another guy. I don't want to tell her I do this because she might think I'm a gold digger. But eventually you have to share that. You have to, like, it's unavoidable.
So at the end of episodes, we usually have a viewer question this time we don't because
No
like
viewers.
I said, our last episode was delayed / not coming out. So what I want to do for this viewer question is just ask you, what is one thing that you want to tell your audience that they probably don't know?
Ooh, I love that question. I don't know if I have an answer for it. I guess it would be, I am different to the persona that you see. So a lot of people will see Dr. Blue, think, oh, Dr. Blue gets angry all the time. Oh, Dr. Blue is a character on a screen. Dr. Blue does this. Me, Major, as my name revealed in one of my Q&A videos, is different to Dr. Blue. Dr. Blue is me, but it's more exaggerated, a bit more excited in videos rather than, I don't, for instance, sit around being angry 24/7.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Like, a lot of people, they think we're characters because of how we're portrayed in videos. They forget we have feelings. So they comment harsh, nasty things. And in essence, I don't blame them because we're kind of like a mix between actors and the roles that they're playing, because we're not quite the roles that we're playing, but we're not quite actors either.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mix of ourselves. So I kind of don't blame them, but like some people just don't think.
Well, everybody,
they don't understand.
Everybody enhances their personality for content.
Yeah,
That's
someone that doesn't make content doesn't realize that like a lot of it's just like, I gotta hype this shit up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like that kid who thought I worked in fast food because I do content. Like, I do content on the side, but my life is entirely different. I don't do.
Yeah, you also fuck his mom. Yeah,
true.
Exactly. I fucked that bad bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it's just how it goes. But like, that's the thing. Like, it's just, there's such a difference, I think, there. And I can't tell you how many people come into my live stream saying, Blue, can you do fellas? Blue, can you get angry?
Oh, fuck that.
No.
Blue's wears zigzag. It's just on command. It happens all the time.
Fuck that.
I am my own person. I do my own thing. And
I hope you have good mods.
Yeah.
Character 24/7. So,
Well,
yeah,
I love that answer. I mean, I feel like we're not very exaggerated in our streams or videos or anything like that. We're just like
Us.
yeah. I mean, I think that's why I try to portray the most is like, I'm not gonna like, I might over exaggerate some shit, but mostly when I'm drunk. But
yeah. I try to just lay my whole cock on the table. Like,
yeah. So, but like, that's not really that much. So,
not
like,
me. I'm not. Do you think I'm different than I am when I'm streaming? You know what I mean?
Same 4 inches here and now.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's a little bit too big, but yeah.
But I think that's the biggest thing. Is just like, just be yourself, man. Like it's like,
that's the thing. Like the person that people see in videos is still me. Like, I get excited when I play games. I get angry when I play games. That's what happens.
as everyone does. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was playing alone, would I go on Blue rants, ranting to myself? Probably not. But I'm playing with friends, so I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
watching.
The amount of rants I go on just not recording, streaming anything, like that's just there.
Yeah, I think it's just important for people to remember that we have feelings. That's all. Because people comment some pretty nasty things sometimes.
Yeah.
I think my thing I would want my viewers to know is stop asking me to 1v1 in Rocket League. Everything else they know about me, or they can just ask.
Yep. Well, with that being said, guys, I think this is a good ending for episode 24 of the Yap Squad. I appreciate y'all for listening. It's been a great pleasure, Dr. Blue, just listening. Like this is probably one of my favorite episodes ever.
I'm not gonna lie, this is fire as fuck.
Like I've just genuinely enjoy getting to know you. Like I told Mamba at the beginning, like, or even before we started recording, she's like, I want to ask a lot of questions just to get to know this guy who I've technically known for 6-7 years and just not had the opportunity to learn about. And it's been such a great pleasure. I really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you inviting me. I really do. I really enjoyed the experience of being here. I like being on external things like podcasts, and like we said earlier, I'm looking forward to furthering things as well.
I do too. I genuinely, I am so excited. Like, I've learned so much about you to the point where like we all enjoy the same things, and I look forward to what we can do. Not only just like personally, but just like creation wise, like as a whole. I look forward to it a lot.
Me too.
So with that being said, follow Dr. Blue. All his links will be down below for real.
Wait a minute. That's so easy to do.
Yeah, it's so easy. Follow all of us. All the links will be down below as well. This has been episode number 24. We appreciate you so much for watching. And I've already talked to Dr. Blue about this before, but just so we can give you guys a good old cuck tease, Dr. Blue's gonna show us his face.
The face.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Get this man to 100K. Come on. You gotta see this shit. This is fucking all right. Blue, you can stop recording now. I appreciate you for being here so much. I love you. I look forward to the rest of our relationship. Game wise. And see you guys next week.